Alright, Shalom, all praises be unto Yahweh, Shemel, Shai, Bashem, Rakakadash. Double honor unto the elder apostles and the elder bishops at Great Millstone, who are well to us his truth. Salutes unto the Arkim, who continues to push the word in truth and in sincerity. Shalom to 144,000, the rest of the elect. Can't remember if I said that just now. But pretty much, you've got Elon Musk here, and he's definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, juiced in, man. And it says Elon Musk's brain chip technology heralds the age of the cyborg. Brain chips are increasingly being tested in paralyzed people to help them move. The technology has been developing over several years. You could say the age of the cyborg has dawned. Brain chips are increasingly being tested in paralyzed people to help them move. The chip read electrical signals from neurons that determine movement and then reroute the instructions around a spinal injury to control the muscle or a robotic arm. Last year, Gert-Jan Oskam demonstrated an impact that enabled him to stand, walk, and even climb stairs. There's the video there, which I won't play. His muscle control was slow and deliberate, but it was astonishing to see his thoughts, his intent to move, being turned into action. The technology has been developing over several years. In 2009, I was in a lab, and I quote, at the University of Pittsburgh in the US, watching a monkey feed itself a banana by controlling a robotic arm with its thoughts. So that shows you that this chip it is connected really to the spirit of a person. Okay, because the body works off of electrical impulses which all stem from various parts of the brain, which push instructions through the body, man. And that's where the spirit is in the brain, in the head. So people and animals were able to move with these robotic arms and extensions on them because the chip was put in their head, and it could assist their intent. So on a science level, this is considered like a breakthrough, man. The involvement of Elon Musk adds a little extra spice to the tech. His company Neuralink has used a robot to successfully implant a chip in someone's brain, but it doesn't seem from the few details released so far to have been hooked up to a device. Musk has talked in the past about using brain chips to control keyboards and so on. So, Elon Musk is definitely juiced in. This is still very experimental technology. Exposing the brain and implanting a foreign object carries huge risk of infection and injury. So it is certain that medical regulators will insist the procedure is only used when the benefit outweighs the risks. Well, that's what they say. But, that's in terms of putting it in the brain, Now, if there's a way to go with perfecting the art of instilling chips within people's brains without causing much risk, they're going to continue to perfect it. Nah, it's my guess that they already have. They're just putting this out there to make it seem as if they're, more behind in the process than they are, according to safety checks. But the scriptures say they put it in their right hand on their forehead, so they could put it somewhere else in their body. Obviously there's more risk to putting something in your brain than inserting it in your hand. That's just the anatomy of the human body. The brain and the head is a more complex part of the body than one's forearm, one's wrist, one's palm, the back of one's hand. Okay. So the issue isn't really the thing, it's just making it compatible with the head. And as I said, that they've probably already sorted that. Excuse me. Professor Stephen Hawking twitched his cheek muscle to control a computer cursor and select words, roughly one every minute. It's likely that in future a chip would rapidly turn brain signals into speech. Musk is a visionary, though. Would his goal end at helping people walk or use a computer? Perhaps we might all one day get brain chips. See, look at the end of the article. Here's the end of the article, right? Look how they end it. Perhaps we might all one day get brain chips to control our surroundings, perform complex calculations more quickly, or download our memories for long-term recollection. So they want to really make your head like the cloud. They save information on a cloud, right? So you'll be able to, replay key parts of your life. Or if you've gone through any traumatic situation in your life, that could be deleted, essentially. Because it's nothing more than a piece of data now on a cloud. Right. So, yeah, man, but just look at this line, man. Perhaps you might all one day get brain chips to control our surroundings. So there you have it, man. So that just links up straight with the scriptures, man. Okay? Straight in there with the scriptures. In the book of Revelation, chapter 14 and 9, and it says, "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, in the presence of the Lamb." So you take that, man, and you're done, man. And right now they're trying it on people that are paralyzed, or the benefits outweigh the risks. No, man, it's going to get to the Revelation 13 and 16 level of causation, man. So this is a big step. Watch this space, man. The mark of the beast is the next major prophecy.